Every generation has a name that sends a warning through an entire division.
Ali setting himself to try for a knockout.
A name whispered by champions. A name avoided by contenders.
To go.
In the 80s, it was Sugar Ray. In the 90s, it was Roy Jones Jr. In the 2000s, it was Floyd Mayweather. And today, it's Jaron "Boots" Ennis. A fighter so fast the cameras struggle to catch him. So precise it feels like he sees punches before they exist. A man who hits like a welterweight, but moves like a lightweight. He's not just a rising star, he is the storm.
Oh, the left, the right, and Bia goes down!
Every top fighter has been trying to avoid. This is the story of Jaron Ennis, the fighter no one wants to face, and the man who may soon take over boxing completely.
He's still undefeated. He's still the IBF and the new unified WBA and Ring Magazine welterweight champion of the world, Jaron "Boots" Ennis.
Jaron Ennis wasn't created by trainers. He wasn't built by managers or hyped into existence by promoters. He was born into boxing. He grew up in Philadelphia, a city with a long memory and a very short tolerance for weakness. A place where legends like Bernard Hopkins and Joe Frazier carved their names into history through pain, discipline, and grit. For Ennis, boxing was never a hobby. It was the family business. His father, Derek "Bozy" Ennis, was a respected fighter and trainer with a reputation for crafting complete, well-rounded athletes. His brothers, Derek and Farah, were professional fighters too. While most kids watched cartoons, Boots watched sparring sessions. While kids played outside, he studied footwork. Where kids learned math, Boots learned angles, timing, and rhythm. He understood boxing before he understood life. And by the time he was a teenager, his father knew. This one is different. He's special. Most fighters imitate someone. Some try to be like Floyd. Some adopt the style of Roy Jones Jr. Others mimic the pressure of Pacquiao or the power of Canelo. But Boots Ennis, he created something new. His style is a blend of smooth fluidity and explosive power. Switch hitting without hesitation, countering with the accuracy of a sniper. Defense that looks almost invisible, not flashy, but perfect. He transitions from orthodox to southpaw like he's flipping a switch. Not to show off, not to confuse the crowd, but because he sees openings most fighters aren't even aware exist. His footwork? Calculated, efficient, effortless. He glides, not runs. He angles, not retreats. Every step is intentional. Where others rely on athleticism alone, Ennis relies on boxing IQ built through decades of discipline. That's why fighters say he's a problem. You don't beat someone like that with power. You don't beat him with pressure. You don't beat him with speed. You need perfection. And perfection doesn't exist in boxing. Jaron Ennis turned professional in 2016. And from the start, he stood out. Not because of a loud personality, not because of flashy trash talk, but because of the way he dismantled opponents. Smooth, cruel, technical, and always in control. He quickly became known for finishing fights early, almost too early. His knockout streak wasn't built on wild swings or reckless aggression. It was built on accuracy, timing, and reading opponents like open books. Analysts noticed. Coaches noticed. Other fighters noticed. But the rankings didn't move fast enough. Why? Because nobody wanted to give him a shot. Top contenders avoided him. Champions pretended not to hear his name. Promoters quietly steered their fighters away. Not publicly, of course. But behind the scenes, everyone understood. Boots was high risk, low reward. The kind of opponent you face only when you have no other choice. As Ennis kept smashing everyone in front of him, he began climbing the welterweight ladder. Then came the performance that made the boxing world stop and say, okay, this guy isn't hype, he's real. The way he controlled distance, the way he pivoted around incoming shots, the precision of his combinations, the calmness in chaos. He didn't just win, he dominated. Fans saw creativity in the ring they hadn't seen in years. Commentators compared him to the greats. Opponents suddenly demanded higher purses to take the fight. Boots Ennis was no longer a prospect. He was a threat. And threats demand respect. There are 4 qualities that make Ennis terrifying to elite fighters. 1. Adaptability. Ennis can adjust mid-round, mid-exchange, sometimes mid-punch. You pressure him, he counters. You back up, he cuts the ring. You box him, he switches stance and resets your rhythm. 2. Explosiveness. He doesn't throw just to throw. Every punch is meaningful. He hides power inside technique, the most dangerous kind of power. 3. Timing. He lands shots fighters don't see, and those are the ones that hurt the most. 4. Defensive eyesight. He doesn't shell up. He doesn't run. He simply makes punches miss by centimeters, the mark of a special fighter. This combination is rare, very rare. That's why some fans believe he is the future king of the welterweights, and maybe the one who will define the next boxing era the same way Floyd once did. The welterweight division has always been boxing's most explosive weight class, from Sugar Ray Leonard to Mayweather and Pacquiao, to Spence and Crawford.
Down goes Spence!
It's a division built on stars. But when you listen closely today, one name echoes louder than the rest. Boots Ennis. He's young, he's hungry, he's undefeated. He's improving every single fight. And most importantly, he's fearless. Champions are often cautious. Veterans are strategic about their opponents. But Ennis, he'll fight anyone, anywhere, any style. That kind of confidence is dangerous, because it usually belongs to fighters who know something the rest of the world hasn't figured out yet. As Ennis rises, the big question becomes, who can beat him? He's not unbeatable. No one is. But he has the tools, the training, and the mindset to make a long, dominant run. He represents the new era, an era where fighters blend athleticism with technical intelligence, where power is matched with reflexes, where confidence meets discipline. The truth is simple. If Jaron Ennis reaches his full potential, the division may belong to him for a very long time. And the boxing world knows it. As Jaron Ennis climbs the welterweight mountain, the path ahead becomes clearer and more dangerous. Because standing at the very top is one man.
Never back down from any challenge.
A fighter many believe is the most complete boxer of this generation. Terrence "Bud" Crawford. If Ennis is the future, Crawford is the present.
With the jab. Down goes Spence!
A master technician, a switch hitter with ice in his veins. a fighter who breaks opponents down with intelligence, timing, and precision. And when you compare their styles, the fluid movement, the stance switching, the ability to adapt in real time, it becomes obvious. These two were built to face each other. Crawford is surgical.
28, there is!
Ennis is explosive. Crawford drowns opponents mentally. Ennis overwhelms them physically. Both read the ring like grandmasters studying a chessboard. Fans don't just want this fight. They need it. Because Crawford isn't just a champion. He's an artist. A man who has dominated every opponent put in front of him.
Look at Crawford! Vicious attack to...
And Ennis? He's the new wave. The rising storm. The fighter with the youth, athleticism, and versatility to challenge the best. A matchup between Crawford and Ennis would not only unify titles, it would unify the sport. The old guard versus the new generation. A master versus a prodigy. A champion who has proven everything versus a phenom who is just getting started. It's the kind of fight that redefines eras. The kind of fight people talk about decades later. There's no trash talk needed. No manufactured drama. Just two rare talents who share a similar gift. The ability to fight comfortably from both stances. The ability to solve puzzles in real time. And the ability to take control of a ring with pure skill. If their paths cross, and eventually they must, it could become one of the most important welterweight fights of this century. Because somewhere between Crawford's genius and Ennis's hunger lies the future of boxing. And one moment that could decide who truly sits on the throne. Ennis may be the future, Crawford may be the present, but the truth is simple. Only a fight between them will reveal which one truly belongs in history's elite.